Alright, all you kids who are out there watching for the boobs, get ready for all the boobs you can handle. Boobs, boobs, boobs. Now that that's out of the way, we can be serious. WWE women have come a long way since the old days of bra and panties matches, and the king yelling out puppies every perverted chance he got. However, nowadays women are being treated much better on the big stage. They deserve it. Here are my top 10 female wrestlers of all time. Number 10, Nikki Bella. When Nikki Bella first came into WWE, she was the prime example of how WWE viewed women at the time, nothing more than pure eye candy. However, as time went on, Nikki Bella proved that she was not only beautiful, but talented as well. Between her and her twin sister Brie, the duo reigned atop the women's division for years. Eventually, Nikki would go on to become the longest reigning Divas champ of all time. However, she most likely got there because of WWE's hatred for CM Punk and his wife AJ Lee. This doesn't take away from the fact that Nikki is a star and will be for sure a future Hall of Famer. Number 9, Sasha Banks. First woman to main event a special event? Check. First woman to main event a pay-per-view? Check. First woman to be in a Hell in a Cell match? Check. Sasha Banks is a star and everybody and their grandma knows this. Whether she was making little girls cry down in NXT or trading title wins with Charlotte, Sasha has always proved that she is one of the best female wrestlers of all time. Her boss gimmick fits her perfectly, and she knows how to deliver a tear-jerking promo. Only reason she might not be ranked higher on this list is because her career is nowhere near done. For all we know, she could be the first ever 20-time women's champ. Just a couple more feuds with Charlotte and she's there. Number 8, Mickie James. Okay, I'll be real. I have a soft spot for Mickie James. She's always captivated me and she was always entertaining. I mean, nothing beats her crazy stalker roles that she's had, and everything she did turned to pure gold. A 5-time women's champ and a 1-time Divas champ make her one of the more decorated women wrestlers of all time. She is only one of 5 women to hold both the women's and Divas championships, and she is the only woman in wrestling history to hold the WWE Women's title, the WWE Divas title, and the TNA Knockouts title. She also proved that she can still have it after putting on a great match with Asuka at NXT TakeOver Toronto. At only 37 years old, don't be surprised to see her back in a WWE ring on the main roster sooner rather than later. Number 7, the fabulous Moolah. So I actually know very little about Moolah. I know she held the women's title for an incredible 10,170 days, which equals almost 28 years. I mean, that accomplishment will never be beaten nor even come close to matching. However, outside of the stat, I know very little about her. Unfortunately, due to her personality, she is one of the most disliked wrestlers of all time, but this does not take away from the fact that she is one of the all-time greats and deserves to be remembered for that. Number 6, Beth Phoenix. One of the most dominating and talented female wrestlers to ever step a foot in the WWE ring. The Glamazon had an amazing career in just the few short years that she was around. A 3-time women's champ, a 1-time Divas champ, and one of only 3 women to step a foot in the Royal Rumble match. There was not much that Phoenix didn't do. She also made history by being involved in the first ever women's tables match with her and Natalya took on the duo known as Laycool. Very few accomplished what Phoenix did, and it's a shame she wasn't around for longer. Number 5, AJ Lee. Who doesn't love a crazy chick, right? AJ proved this to be the case as she was one of the most charismatic, talented, and beautiful divas to ever step foot in the WWE ring. Even more impressive is that she made a massive impact on the business in such a short time as her WWE career only lasted just below 5 years. During those few short years, AJ Lee went on to win the Divas Championship a total of 3 times and go on to become the longest reigning Divas champ of all time before Nikki Bella broke that record. She became the Raw general manager and dropped one of the biggest pipe bombs of the past decade on the girls from Total Divas. Very few did it better than AJ, and hopefully one day we'll see her back in the ring. Number 4, Charlotte. She is arguably the best heel in WWE today, a multi-time women's champion, the last woman to ever hold the Divas title, and has been at the forefront of the women's division for over a year. There is very little wrong with Charlotte. She's evil, talented, and beautiful. What else is there not to like? I was very close in putting Charlotte at number 1 for so many reasons, but what held me back is her career is so young that it would be a mistake to rank her that high so early on. But mark my words, Charlotte has the potential to become the greatest women's wrestler of all time, and that's the truth. Number 3, Chyna. The first and only woman to hold the IC title, the first woman to ever compete in the Royal Rumble and King of the Ring tournament, and the only woman to ever be number 1 contender for the WWF Championship. The 9th wonder of the world also held the women's belt once. Chyna is arguably the most dominating female wrestler of all time, so much that she was too good to be held within the women's division, as no one could even come close to her. Unfortunately, I didn't get to see her as I didn't start watching wrestling until 2005, but her legacy left behind is something truly amazing. It's too bad we never got to see her return to the WWE before her passing, but at least she's where she belongs, in the WWE Hall of Fame. Number 2. Lita. I'm pretty sure every single one of you knew this was coming. Lita was a trendsetter. She was fun, charismatic, sexy, and different than every other women's wrestler at the time. Her time in Team Extreme was amazing. Her Hurricanrana is a thing of beauty, and don't even get me started on her moonsault. Lita is truly a once-in-a-lifetime performer. Her rivalry with Trish is one of the best feuds of all time, male or female. She went on to become a 4-time women's champion and was involved in one of the biggest shoot storylines of all time with the love triangle between her, Matt Hardy, and Edge. Also, she had a live sex celebration, so I mean that was fun. Number 1. Eva MARIE. This woman is something truly amazing. There is nothing she can do wrong. Amazing on the mic, even better in the ring. Eva is truly something. Who am I kidding? I can't do this. And number 1, Trish Stratus. Was there any doubt? Trish is hands down the best female wrestler of all time. She could have had amazing matches with just about anybody, held the women's title a record-setting 7 times, the Hardcore Championship 1 time, and was named Diva of the Decade. She was also named Woman of the Decade and Woman of the Year on 4 occasions. Simply put, there is no one better to have ever stepped through the ropes than Trish. So that's my list. Let me know in the comments section below if you agreed or disagreed with my rankings. And while you're at it, you might as well like this video and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.